MSP doesn't turn up for work for 6 months or more without a good excuse, like, for instance, they've been ill, then they'd be removed from office. The same rule applies to councillors across the UK, but there's nothing similar for MSPs. So that's the first thing. Second thing is that I think if an MSP is convicted of an offence and is jailed for any period, then they should be removed. Currently, the law says that you would be removed if you were jailed for more than a year. So I'm saying that if any period, then you should lose your seat. And then the third aspect is that I want to see if we can introduce a recall system into the Scottish Parliament, similar to the one that they have in Westminster and other countries.
I mean, that's pretty far-ranging, really, isn't it? I mean, what sort of grounds for this do you have? You know, why has this come about?
Well, it came about really because the finance minister in Scotland, Derek Mackay, he resigned as finance minister, but he carried on as an MSP for another 15 months and never set foot in Parliament again. Never took part in any votes, despite being able to, because we've had the pandemic, we had hybrid voting. He could have voted from home, but he didn't. So it struck me that that was completely wrong, and I knew that, having been a councillor myself, that this rule applied to councillors. So why not MSPs? And actually, if you think about it, you could do any job, and if you just stopped doing it, you wouldn't surely expect to be paid.
And in terms of the other parties, to take it, are they against this? Are they supporting it? Or
the ones that I've not heard from so far are the SNP, but of course they're the government, and they will have an opportunity if I pursue this, which I will. They'll have an opportunity to take the bill off me, so it could become a government bill. So I'm not surprised I've not heard from them yet, but other parties, Labour, are on board with it. I think the Lib Dems are on board with it. And actually, when you think about it, why wouldn't you be? Apart from when you get into the detail of the thing.
I think there's merits in the bill, and we'll look at the bill when the bill is published. I think it's right that MSPs are elected to serve their constituents and serve the people, and if they're not uptaking that duty, then I think there are serious questions to be asked. And I think that's partly around non-attendance, it's partly around those that perhaps may get convictions or are caught up in difficult situations. That Parliament is about the people, it's not about politicians, and I think the quicker we recognise that, the better.